guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. In today's video, we are going to be eating from the Australian Dietary Guidelines. So what I've done is I found a example meal plan. So that's from the Eat for Health website, which is eatforhealth.gov.au. It basically gives a rough meal guide of what they recommend for females aged 19 to 50. So obviously I'm going to be changing these things quite a little bit to suit my diet, obviously it being plant-based. Also, I do quite a bit of exercise, and this is meant to be for someone that's average height with light activity. I'm taller than the average person, being 5'10", and I do a lot more exercise than the average person. So I'm going to be upping the calories a bit and adding in a couple of extra things. So I'll probably add in some peanut butter to my breakfast because I love some peanut butter. And going to be swapping out the meat and the dairy in there. So a few things will be different, but I'm going to base my day of eating around this guide as well as the actual Australian Dietary Guidelines. So for women, it says to have 5 serves of vegetables per day and 2 serves of fruit per day. So I'm going to try my best to have 5 serves of veg, 2 serves of fruit, as well as all the other food groups that are in there as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get straight into my breakfast. Okay, so as you can see, the Australian Dietary Guidelines meal plan says to have whole grain breakfast cereal with reduced fat milk as well as some yogurt. I wasn't really feeling the yogurt this morning, so I added in a couple of different things. Firstly, I do have my 60 grams of whole grain cereal. I decided to just have oats because that's my favorite type of breakfast grain, and it's a whole grain. It's great. And then I put in some almond milk with that instead of reduced fat milk, and I decided to top mine with half a banana, a tablespoon of peanut butter, and some cinnamon. So you've got the healthy fats in there, the carbs. There's not a heck of a lot of protein in this meal, but we'll get more protein throughout the day, so it's all good. If you've watched any of my recent What I Eat in a Days, I usually add in protein powder to my oats, but not this morning. We're following the guidelines. So here we go on to my morning break, which is just a coffee with some almond milk instead of the skim milk that they recommended. Here I'm just having almond milk, which I slightly spilled. But anyway, we move on. This is a delicious morning coffee, super quick and simple. Next, we're going on to lunch. So they recommended a salad sandwich with chicken as well as an apple on the side. I skipped the apple because I didn't have any at home and I wasn't really feeling it. Plus, I've got some other fruit during the day that I'm going to have. So I just made this chickpea sandwich. So instead of chicken, I'm using chickpeas. I mashed it up and blended it with some yummy spices as well as some hummus, and I added in some avocado as well as some onion to give it a little bit of flavor, salt and pepper, all that jazz, as well as the lettuce, and I used olive bread here. They do recommend whole grain bread. However, I found this delicious olive sourdough bread at the supermarket and I just had to buy it because it looked so delicious, and it was. I would highly recommend. So yeah, I enjoyed this delicious sandwich, and honestly, I hadn't had a sandwich in so long, and it was way better than I thought it would be, and I really enjoyed it. So onto the afternoon snack, they recommended 30 grams of mixed unsalted nuts. I had some roasted almonds at home. They're unsalted and they were really, really tasty, but I did measure out the 30 grams because it's really surprising how little 30 grams of nuts really is. It's, yeah, not a lot, but it was a good snack and it tied me over until dinner. So for dinner, I'm having a pasta with a plant-based beef mince and some red kidney beans, as well as a side salad. So I'm using the naturally plant-based mince, which I use all the time. It's so good, as well as a can of red kidney beans. I'm using wholemeal penne here, which actually is really good. I'd never tried this specific one before and I really enjoyed it, so would recommend. Added in loads of herbs and spices, tomato passata, some extra diced tomatoes to kind of bulk it out a little bit. I also added in some olives, which wasn't on the meal plan, but I just love olives and I've been really craving it. So I added in some olives, and this actually made 5 serves in total. So I had heaps of leftover from meal prep, which was amazing, and it really did taste delicious, and it was really nice to have that side salad with it as well. So this was a win. It was super filling and satisfying and really tasty as well. So I was actually really happy with this meal being on the meal plan, and I definitely would add in red kidney beans to pastas in the future because I never usually do that, but it tasted really good. It added in a kind of extra textural element, which I really liked. Onto the evening snack. So they recommended a fruit salad and some reduced fat yogurt, but I kind of mixed it up a little bit and did something a bit different, which is this dessert that I make pretty much every day. It's cashew yogurt mixed with a tablespoon of protein powder and a little bit of cocoa powder. And so you mix that all together and it kind of creates this chocolate
mousse type thing, which I just love. I think it tastes so good. And then because they said to have it with some fresh fruit or tinned fruit, I decided to get a punnet of strawberries, wash them, cut them, and add them in to my little chocolate mousse. So this is what I ended up with. It was super tasty and super satisfying. I used about 200 grams of strawberries, so that kind of increases my total daily goal for the fruit to 2 serves, because I also did have that banana earlier in the day.
Alrighty, well I really hoped you enjoyed watching this video. It was really interesting to have a look at the Australian Dietary Guidelines in finer detail and experience a day of eating the way that they suggest. I'm actually pretty happy with the way I eat in general. It's quite a balanced diet that I have, including all the different food groups, having a balance of protein, carbs, and fats in my meals, which allows me to feel full and feel satisfied and energized for my day. But it was interesting to see what they recommend. And let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this, because I feel like it would be really interesting to see what the different countries' guidelines are around the world, because I'm sure, you know, with all the different cultures, different food cuisines, it would be vastly different across different countries around the world. So I'd be super interested to try that. So let me know if you want to see something like that in upcoming videos, or if you have any other video recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. If you are new here, I would love it if you could hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate every single person who subscribes to my channel. I really hope you enjoy the videos that I'm putting out. But yeah, I'm always open to recommendations, so let me know if you want to see anything in the future. If you enjoyed this video, if you didn't, let me know. I love constructive criticism. It's always good. But yeah, I hope you guys have the best day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!